going on, guys? Creative King here, back again for another video, and today we are finally back with some more Railroads Online. Now, it's been quite a bit since we had a Railroads Online video, just about over 6 weeks or so, which is when I said between 4 to 6 weeks, so just a little bit past that since my last episode as college picks up for my final quarter. So yeah, we're almost there with college, so that has priority, but here we are, Railroads Online, only like, what, 3 or 4 days past the 6-week mark? So I'm not too awful late on this. But today we are going to be hauling some iron ore to the, what was it? If I look on the, where's the map? What's my map key? I haven't played this game in forever. To the smelter, that's what it was. We're going to be taking this iron ore here, this iron ore train. I already have 2 of the cars filled up, as you can see. And we're going to be taking them to the smelter. So that's today's episode. And we're just going to get this last car filling up right here. If you guys go on to enjoy my Railroads Online content, think about leaving a like and subscribing. I'm only 3 subscribers away from 200, and it would mean the world if I could hit that soon. But anyways, enjoy the video, and let's get into this. So this can hold 10. We're already at 3. That makes 4. And I have not got around to fixing the bridges yet, no. But since we're heading down the mountain, we can still have our crappy bridges and still make it down there without needing to fix anything yet. So, yeah. Let's see. I just want to bring that up enough. So we're at how many? What did it say it was? 7 out of 10. Okay. And that makes 8. Then we need 1 more for 9. And then we get our 10th. There it is. Bring this up. And there we go. We should have that full. Come on. Let's see. Yep, 10. Sweet. So that means we got 30 iron in here. Ready to head back down the mountain to the smelter. So let's do that. Hop in. We're going to need... How much fuel we got in there? 10? Probably should throw a little bit in there. We'll grab 2 logs. That should be all we need. And let's do it. Compressor is up. And generator's on. Let's get going. There. And we'll get this rolling with a steady 5% reg. And we'll be on our way. Good old number 12. Well, say, I have kind of missed Railroads Online. I'm glad that I finally got around to recording this video because Apex has been taking priority, as well as Immersive and More. So if you guys don't know, Immersive and More, our modded survival server for Minecraft, is back. Season 2 just started, and I plan to have more videos on that coming out over the next week. If all goes according to plan, that is, should college be allowing. But I think we can cut the reg, we can just let the bell ring itself out, and I think we can just coast for the time being. As we leave the iron mine. It should be like a steady 1% right here, if even that. I know the bridge itself is 1%, so yeah, we should be good. And just a reminder, we are on the hard difficulty and realistic for physics, so yeah, I have to redo those bridges because I can't go uphill with them in realistic setting, but I can go downhill for sure. So definitely got to get around to fixing that. But either way, not the end of the world at the moment. So this is a good bridge. This one turned out nice. And this one's at a 1%, so we can just keep going here. Alrighty. Keep her rolling at a nice even pace. I think we could pick up the reg here to about 3, just so we have a little bit of power, and I think that's all we're gonna need. Because these next bridges, this one's also a 1%, and then we really start hitting the slopes to our standard 3 and 4%. Yeah, now that we're picking up some speed here, we could probably cut this, and we should just be good to go for a coast. Yeah, this will be good for coasting. Yeah. Yeah, but then it gets a little steeper down here. Yeah, this is This is where the fun begins. I believe this section right here was like a quick stretch of 5 and 6%, and then it levels back out to a 4 and a 3 right down here on this turn. Yeah, and then it starts leveling back out a bit. So I pop the brake up to 23, then it levels back out a bit. Yeah. It levels itself out, and then we get ready for another big turn, which will then take us into another steep slope, but it's not as bad, but it's another stretch of 5 and 6 at the end of this, and then it puts us onto a trestle. So with the momentum we have, we're gonna drop this, let it coast. No need for any brake here, but definitely got to get ready for it. I will say the physics changes have been nice the last time I played Railroads Online, and I really look forward to seeing what they continue to do with this game. But I am trying to take my time with this content since we haven't had like a major game-changing update yet. So I'm trying to play the game at a slightly slower pace than I could be, just so we still have, that way this series lasts for a fair amount of time, and hopefully by the time we reach the end of it, we will, there'll be some new content to explore so that the series won't have to just basically go on a hiatus until there's more content. Or at least that's my thought process. But here's the little steep bit right here as we get onto the trestle. And from here we should just be coasting at an even 3-4 grade for a good stretch. Keep it going. I think we can drop this down to a 27 and just coast. Honestly, I love the climax. My favorite geared engine. I mean, the Heisler is nice, but honestly, I just love the look of the climax. It just looks so clean. There's just something about it. Just picking up some speed here. We're going to want to start slowing down again. Bring this up to a 44 on the brake. The physics are realistic, so I don't have to worry too much about these ore cars flying off the tracks, because they were already heavy to begin with, even before the physics update, so I'm not too worried. Alright, we're slowing down. We drop the brake. Keep it going. So, I'm thinking ahead for the next couple episodes. Probably next we'll bring some more cordwood down to the smelter to start producing some more of the steel and rails, and then we have to build to the ironworks after that, probably. I'm just trying to decide how long I can delay fixing my awful bridges that are so crappily built, because I really don't want to fix them because it will take a bit of time. So I'm trying to think of how much can I get away with before it's inevitable that I'll have to fix them. Which I think we have at least 2 or 3 episodes before I would really have to fix them, judging by how much iron I have stored up there at the iron mine, and how much I already have brought down to the smelter already. I brought down quite a bit before the physics update, so yeah. Alright, here we are. We made it down the mountain itself. Then we have our giant crappy bridge that honestly really needs to be fixed. Man, I loved watching that dev stream where they basically just go in depth saying, yeah, when you're laying a bridge at 3%, you're really not laying it at 3%. It's more like 5.5%. And I believe they have since fixed that problem, but I don't know. I'd have to double check that in the patch notes. But I know they like at least started trying to resolve that problem. So yeah, when you look at this giant trestle here, you're gonna see it's like flat, steep slope, light slope, and then flat again. It looks really stupid. And from the very beginning, I was like, there's no way that this is 3%. But it's like, I'm not going to question what the game's telling me. Which, as you can see, is like it starts off as a really nice slope. And then it gets this hump bit right here. It's like, wow, that's stupid steep. So as you can see here, yeah, we have a pretty steep bridge. So we're going to want to crank our brake on that to just over 50 and ride this down. But yeah, there is no way that this is 3%. I'm just going to say that right now. So yeah, definitely something I'm going to have to fix. The question is, how long can I put it off until I have to? Just keep riding this down. Yeah, like this is totally more like a 5 or 6% all the way, and then more like 7 or 8 at the top. I mean, it's gotta be. There's no way it's any less than that. So we're just gonna keep riding this. We have 58% brake on this, so we should be good to continue riding this down. But I mean, I'm gonna have to probably redo like this whole entire stretch. It's like the climax was struggling to make it up, like even this little section right here. So we'll have to see with how, because I know like this stretch right here is perfectly fine though. So I'm starting to think like the bridges I could fix, but I might have to double head climaxes to get up here. Because I mean, I am pulling 24 fully loaded timber cars, and just by a single climax, that's a lot for any locomotive for any stretch. So I might just have to make the solution of double heading it, and if that's the case, then there's really not the biggest deal in fixing the bridge, because a double header will make that no problem. So I got options, just gotta keep my mind open here. But yeah, I know the video where we were bringing stuff up here, I know I stalled on this section. I think if I just had the running start from the very beginning and didn't have to switch tracks, I believe I forgot to throw a switch over here, which is why I had to stop. Or maybe it was because I had to throw wood in. It was like something like that. But if I didn't have to stop there and I kept going with momentum all the way through, probably would have been fine. So we're going to start braking here as we ring the bell. We got to stop before this switch. There we go. Stop right there. We got to throw this. And now we can release the brake and get her going again. Give me more of that bell action. There we go. And you can cut the reg, and we're just gonna cruise in. I should have no problem shunting these cars all the way back up there. That shouldn't be an issue at all. But yeah, let's see. How much iron is already here? 75? Okay. And I know I already processed quite a few with that first load of cordwood that we brought down here together several episodes back, so I'm not worried. And we'll throw our brakes on. About right here. The reverser and forward, and we should be able to unload these two cars first. Drop you and drop you, and that should increase our pile of iron here. So this one's now empty. That means this one's already empty. Good. We could pull this forward a bit. And we'll call the episode done, which means I can pull this a bit, and let's go. And cut the reg. We cruise this to about there, and we're done. So we got these unloaded, and that will do it. But yeah, I know it was a pretty short episode, but I'm trying to keep these short and sweet as not to crazily make too much babbling. I hope to have others on like Blue Solo and stuff so we can do some multiplayer things, but for now it's really just me, so I don't want to bore you guys to death. But there we go. We brought some iron ore down here to the smelter, and that'll do it for today's episode. Next we'll bring some more cordwood down here so that we can produce more of the iron and rails, and we will bring those to the ironworks as well, because we'll have to have another building episode soon as we make our way to the ironworks. But anyways, guys, thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, remember to follow me on I almost said Facebook, I'm stupid. Twitter and Instagram. Those links are in the description down below. And be sure to join the Nerd Herd Discord. And if you want to play Immersive and More, the modded server for yourself, all that information is down below as well. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.